Hey, it's your girl, Allison Williams.
Hey, this is Devon Howard.
Hi, this is Beth.
Hi, this is Cindy Mizell.
Hi, this is Tony Walker.
Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Darian Dean.
Hey, everybody, this is the Queen of Philadelphia, Tanqueray Hayward.
Hey, everybody, this is Yasira.
Hi, this is Mason.
Hey, everybody, this is Russell Taylor.
Hey, guys, what's up? This is Ness.
Hey, this is Kenny Allen.
What's up, everybody? This is Cecily.
Hey, this is Corey J.
Hey, this is your girl, Castella.
Hey, everybody, this is Rebecca G.
Hey, everyone, this is Hill Street Soul.
What's up, good people? This is bassist Hubert Eves the Fourth.
This is Melvin Lee Davis.
Yo, what's second? This is Noel Gordine.
Hey, this is your girl, Lady Alma, and you're listening to my friend Troy Sanders on the Bass Entertainment Podcast.
That's right, baby. Yes, you are tuned into the Bass Entertainment Podcast. And as my girl, Lady Alma, said, this is Troy Saunders, your host. Yes. You know, I'll give myself some hand claps. Yeah, you know, in case you're just tuning in and you haven't heard of us for the past 4 years, what we do is we bring you the best in indie, soul, jazz, R&B, house, inspirational, anything that makes you feel good, anything that uplifts your spirits, anything that's going to make you want to clap your hands, dance, love up on one another. That's what we're going to bring to you, okay? Because there's so much stuff out there trying to bring you down. You need a place to revitalize your energy, and hopefully I'm helping you do that with this podcast. That's what I started it for, 4 years ago. And I know it revitalizes my energy. It makes me feel rejuvenated. So I'm hoping that my energy is helping to rejuvenate your energy. So, but I want to talk about this young lady that I have on here today. Oh my goodness. I felt like I was living underneath the rock for the past, 3 years, 4 years. And my friend Jason Johnson turned me on to her. Her name is Vahn Black. Yes. Yes. She deserves all the accolades, baby. All the accolades. The voice is butter. The music that she writes is incredible. She plays her behind off. She is just one bad sister. And if you don't want to believe me, I'm going to play a little song right now to get you all started. Get your juices all warmed up and get them moist. This is something called My Time.
Welcome to the real world. Life is in the making. Eyes out wide open, doing yielding chances, standing in my ways, mirroring reflections, filled with distractions to ease my mind. Lately I've been feeling a serious low. Thought I could just sit still and let it go. Feeling the bottom of a steep plateau. Guess it's time to take control. 'Cause I'm so done, waiting on the sideline. No need for permission. I'm reclaiming my time. Lessons in the real world. What you want, go take it. Things are steady moving.
Yeah, baby.
About your patience.
Hey, without further ado, I want to introduce to you all singer, songwriter, producer, arranger, vocalist, performer. I mean, she wears so many hats, and she wears them all so beautifully. The incredibly talented Vahn Black, y'all. Here we go. How are you today?
I am good. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. My pleasure. Oh my God, your music just it stirs the soul. It just warms me up, and your voice is like butter. It's soothing. It's soul stirring. It's just miraculous. I'm so glad that you're here today.
Thank you so much.
So let's go back a little. Now, you were born and raised in Detroit.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, and so many great people and artists, as we all know, come out of Detroit. Do you feel that influence was in your veins? Did it come through your body also?
Oh, absolutely. Some is in the water. It's so hard to be from Detroit and be a musician and to not be fully immersed in that long lineage of musicality and passion and ingenuity. Like it's just such an amazing place to be from and to take from musically. And I just feel so lucky that I'm from there.
Mm-hmm. I've been to Detroit once or twice. A friend of mine, one of my good friends lives there. And I just want to go back and really get into it. I haven't been able to stay for a long time. I'm always going there to see a show, getting out of there, going to see them, getting out of there. I haven't been able to tour Detroit like I want to.
Yeah, you need to do a little trip, eat at a few Coney Islands, get you some Detroit deep dish, walk on the river walk, go to the Motown Museum. Like there's so many things you got to do to get the full experience, especially like if you go in the summertime, because I'm not trying to go no other time because it's too cold. But if you go in the summertime, you get your things and you have some fun, wear your shorts. It'll be awesome.
Now you say you're not trying to go in the summertime. That means you're not in Detroit no more.
Nope.
So what made you get up out of Detroit? You died of the cold, huh?
So tired. Well, so my experience growing up in Detroit was a bit unique, probably not more unique than the average, like weirdo Black kid who stayed to themselves and spent some time in suburbia. But I just started to feel like I needed to break out. Like I just started to kind of feel confined. And I was really into Janelle Monáe and Wonderland and everything that she was doing back then. And I was like, I need to go to Atlanta. Like, I feel like Atlanta is the hub for, Black music and everything that's happening. And I just feel like they're doing these big things to really like put on for the culture. So I decided, like once I graduate, not going to college, that's not an option. I got to go somewhere apparently. So I looked around and I eventually landed on Spelman College. And yeah, I ended up going there. And that's when my Atlanta journey began.
Mm. And I see you still loving it there, huh?
Yeah, it's cool. Atlanta's cool.
I know so many people. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
And so many of my friends moved to Atlanta.
Yeah, there's such like a strong northern, like Midwestern to Atlanta pipeline. And there's so many Detroiters in Atlanta. It's really weird. Like every other day I see a Detroit sticker on a car. I see somebody in a Pistons jersey. It's really weird. That reverse migration.
Right? So how do you feel about like you said, the reverse migration? Do you feel like, I know some people say, you know what? I moved to the North. I moved to Detroit. I moved to LA. I am never going back to the South.
Honestly, I cannot even be upset with them because, this whole country is a mess. Yes. But I mean, there's just a lot that people feel is wrong with the South, which cannot fully be debated. Like there's, of course, like people know there's a lot of things that are put in place law-wise in the South that are not put into place law-wise in the North. We can act like the North is more liberal, but we know, again, this whole country is screwed. Mm-hmm. But I just feel like people should kind of give the South more of a chance. Like in reality, there is craziness everywhere. you know, people want to act like they know about laws and stuff when it comes to the South, but they don't even, you know, they don't read their lease and they don't know basic stuff. So I just feel like they should give the South a chance, you know, for now, get some cheap housing, get some decent weather. And I'll always have love for the South because, you know, like a lot of our people, that's where we come from. My bloodline is Alabama and Georgia. So it's just something about knowing that history and understanding, like, you know, the roots that were put there, even though they were forced to be there, the roots that they ended up laying there and what they ended up creating in the South. It's just so beautiful to me. So that's why I always appreciate the South.
All right. Well, you know that leads perfectly into Georgia.
My God. Yeah.
I had a plan, you know. Once again, I didn't tell you that what album these songs are coming off of. This is your first album that I know of, right?
Yes, my first official one.
And I'm telling you, your sound is so polished to be the first album. Like some people have an album, the first one, it sounds like, all right, by the time you get to the second, third, well, you're gonna be all right. But you can hear the potential. But your first album sounds like you've been doing it for 100 years right off the bat.
Well, I will say I have been releasing music since I was 13. And I am not 13 now. So I have been
18.
working very hard for over many, many years, over more than a decade to like really craft and create my sound. So I spent a lot of time sounding bad on the internet. Even the first album is still not mastered, but it was still like a big step for me to create something that you think is polished. I really appreciate hearing that.
Well, to me, it sounds polished, you know, but you know, I know how we are our own worst critic.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's true.
But I'm not going to keep you holding on because I said I was going to play Georgia. Let me play a little bit of Georgia. We're going to come back and chat, okay?
Feeling homesick lately. I've been thinking maybe I could book a one-way flight back to familiar faces, comfortable spaces where I don't even have to try. Yeah, yeah. Living dreams imagined, time to be old-fashioned and just leave it all behind. Think I finally made up my mind. Decided for myself, gotta leave 'cause going home feels best. And I wanna go back to Georgia. Wanna go back. Oh, I wanna go back to Georgia. That's where I wanna go back. Yes, I can stay here. Losing focus lately, having thoughts of maybe giving up to call it quits. Packed all my shit this evening. I'm midnight trains from leaving, and I don't think that I should miss. But counting on conflictions, uncompleted missions, do I dare to try again? I still can't make up my mind.
You know, I'm only giving y'all a little bit because I want y'all to be nice and hungry. I want you to say, Dad, go and Troy left us hanging. We got to go hear that whole daggone thing and go on over there and support, download, stream it, share it, tell somebody about it. That's how I found out about it. Somebody told me about it. So now I'm telling you all about it, you know? Right? That's how we got to do it.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth. Shoot. And thinking about Georgia and thinking about the South, one thing people got to realize also of you, I mean, sure, there's a whole lot of craziness going, but there's pockets of places that you can go that like people say, I don't ever go to Texas, but I hear people say great things about Austin, Texas.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there's so many pockets everywhere where there's like a group of people who are potentially like you, who, you know, live a similar life that you do, that you can find. Like even in Georgia, I mean, it's like, oh, the South is so this and that, and all these places are so white. But actually, because of the history of enslavement, there are so many like small towns and cities and stuff where it's just Black people or it's majority Black people, and it is just as chill and slow moving. And so, yeah, like that, the same as it goes for like a Austin where everybody is crunchy and weird and creative. You can find, you know, similar things that you like anywhere.
Exactly. You know, you just remind me of something, you know, I'm retired. I used to work for New York City Transit, and I worked there almost 30 years, and I retired. And now, you know, in my retirement, I drive a school bus. I said,
wow.
Let me go out there and do something. I said, all right, you know, I'm going to drive the school bus. And today I had a little conversation with one of the girls on the bus. Well, I had a conversation with all the kids on the bus because they was acting a fool. But at the end, one of the girls came up to me and she's like, you know what, Troy, you were right. You know, us acting this way is a reflection on our parents, and our parents wouldn't want that to be for them to be viewed as somebody that's not doing the right job, for not doing the right thing for their kids. And she said, but my thing is, I'm in this school, and this school is majority, you know, mainly white, and I don't have, you know, my people. I don't have somewhere to go. I said, you know what? You are not the only one in that school that feels that way. Trust. Mm-hmm. I said, there are 100 groups in that school. Find the one that you want to be a part of. Find a club that you want to be a part of. If you like math, be a part of the math club. And then you'll find those people that have the same likes and interests as you, and you won't feel like you're so alone. So that's the same thing as the pockets in the South.
Yeah, sometimes you got to search a little harder, but there is something somewhere, always.
Yeah, always. I mean, I think about me. I'm up in, I live in Connecticut now, and I was born and raised in Brooklyn. And sometimes I feel like I'm a little out of place up here.
It's Connecticut.
But I find my people. See, I'm one of the people you drop me in the middle anyway. I want to start talking to folk. Hey, how
it's
you
a good
doing?
Quality to have.
You know, I was like, you are not gonna make me feel like no. I'm gonna find out who you are, what you about, and you gonna know who I am. You know?
Love that.
Even
that's
the cops.
A good quality to have.
Because I might need your help one day. One of your cronies try to pull me over up here. And
exactly.
I'm like, what? You know, Jason. Jason's my man. You know. What are you doing?
Yo.
You know, so, you know, everybody say, oh, Connecticut is a Democratic state. Connecticut got ish too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello.
Okay. So we played 2 songs off our first album called Temporary Colors. And I want to play one more off this album. And because I love the arrangement on it. It's so unique. And how you put these beats together, and it sounds off, but it's not.
Mm.
And it's To You. I love how you put that. Now, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you play all the instruments on this? Do you put the whole thing together? And did you write the whole song and then teach the musicians what to play? Or how did that come together like that?
I actually played everything on that song. That whole album, actually. Yeah, I played everything on the whole album. Yeah.
All right. So how many instruments do you play, girl?
Whatever I can get my hands on. But my main is guitar. I'm in love with bass. I can mess around on piano. I love baritone ukulele, which means I know the other ukuleles. That's the most of that. I wish I knew how to play banjo.
Well, you could do it, I'm sure. You can play them other things. You can play a banjo.
I might figure it out one day. I don't know.
Because I saw you on your Instagram thing, pick up that bass, boom, 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 boom. And he said, should I record this? I'm like, hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, record it.
I will.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about, y'all need to go find her Instagram page and follow. Okay? Go and tell them what your Instagram page is.
My Instagram is Vahn Black, VAHN BLACK. I'm on there messing around, but I'm on TikTok more these days. So check me out.
Yeah, I go on TikTok too. It seems like you get more people that look at that for some reason.
Yeah, TikTok is way better for artists. Like you get more traffic. The algorithm is kind of like what old Instagram used to be. It's great.
Mm-hmm. And I wasn't on TikTok. I just started being on TikTok about, I would say 6 months ago or something like that.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, I like this. Because I thought TikTok was, a whole bunch of kids acting a fool up on there. I said, I'm too old for damn TikTok.
There's a place for everybody on TikTok. It is so cool. Okay. It's so fascinating.
I said, wait, because they said, you're not going to be up there twerking. I'm like, no, I going to be twerking.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm glad I did join. I'm late, y'all, but I'm there. So look.
That's all that matters. You there?
Yeah, I'm there. So look me up. I'm trying to remember what I go in there. I think it's bad. No, it's in my name. I don't know. I gotta look. Hold on. Okay, I don't even know. Let me check that out. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, y'all. Let's see what this is up in here. All right. Hey, Jasmine girl, I love you, Miss Crockett. All right, it's Troy.Saunders2. That's what it is. Troy.Saunders2. And then when you type that in, it would come up Bass Entertainment. So yeah, so that's why I was a little confused because it's my name, but the logo that pops up is Bass Entertainment. I think that's a little better than my mug. So without further ado, I'm in a good mood today, y'all, if y'all haven't noticed. So that's why I'm acting a little silly. But I'm going to play to you, parentheses, patience. And check out this arrangement, y'all. It's fire.
Crawling, searching for a life, running out of breath, bending over backwards, kneeling to the sky. Is there anyone left? I'm just pacing myself, racing for the tides, swimming in the depths, drowning in my mind. But maybe it's okay to go through the finish line, 'cause I hear a voice say all the time, patience, I can feel it coming, moving slowly, surely you're hearing sweet whispers, songs enough on to take my hand and I'll do the honor. Patience, tell me why you underwearing yourself, then with the opposition, focus on what you're wishing, and it will come back to you. I've been raising rabbit looking for a fire. The smoke is in the air, tiptoeing, making sure the way is right, then running with no care. Earthquake, shadow shifting overnight, feel it in my soul, the weight might be kind, and sing a song while I'm waiting by. Patience, I can feel it coming, moving slowly, surely you're hearing sweet whispers, songs enough
That's what I'm talking about. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Are y'all feeling what I'm feeling up on that song right there? I'm telling you, because as I listen to it, I'm like, all right, you got to get your counts together when you do that song.
Yeah. Get a count in your spirit.
Yes, you got to get that count together because you will mess it up in a second.
Mm-hmm. Better make that feel internal. Feel it.
Okay. See, y'all can't see me. Maybe I need to do a couple of videos because I have my little finger going and everything, y'all. That's just fire. Oh my goodness! What made you come up with that concept? How did you bring that together? Did you just wake up and like, boom? Or you just picked up that bass? Because that bass is what was doing it there. That bass.
Yeah, I think it was the bass first. I'm pretty sure that was so this was in the pandemic, and I had got a Southwest airline flight for $25 to go to Georgia the next day. And the only thing I could bring or felt comfortable bringing was my small ukulele bass. So it's like this big. And so I would just kind of like sit around and mess around. I think one day I was just kind of in bed, just don't. I was just like, oh, okay, that sounds weird. Let's like try to record it. And I think that's where it started.
Yeah, it's wonderfully weird.
Appreciate that. I feel like I feel like that's not one of the like fan favorites, but it's like one of my favorites. So
because the fans don't get that rhythm, they don't get the changes in there. You got to really have your ear. You know, people like to hear a steady boom, 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 oh, boom, 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 boom. They don't like. Oh, wait a second, what'd you just do? What the hell was that? I can't move my head to that. Something's throwing me off.
I am a child of Sun Ra and Miles and John and Leon Thomas. I just really like messing around with stuff and I just try to like get uncomfortable and get weird.
And I love it. That's what I'm talking about. I don't want to hear the same old crap. You know? I can turn on a radio station to hear that. When I put something on, I want to hear something unique. I want you to bring your own quality, your own thing to it. I don't want to hear cookie cutter stuff.
That's fair. Yeah, it can get repetitive sometimes, depending on what you're listening to. So yeah, I get bored of myself sometimes. I'm like, girl, let's switch it up. Let's do something else. Yeah.
Well, that one is definitely not cookie cutter.
I appreciate that.
and I know that you are a fan of D'Angelo and Prince.
Yes. Yes, God. I have no words. When I say I love me some D'Angelo and I love me some Prince, there is no D'Angelo without Prince. Mm-hmm. So let's just start there. And like, I just so inspired by both of them, and so inspired, especially by D'Angelo, and how he has allowed himself for so long to be a vessel and has just like soaked up all this musical information to create his own masterpieces. It's, oh my God, it's just so amazing.
Mm-hmm. And I can feel it in your music.
Oh,
I can feel it. But well, like I said, just like that song you was talking about on Instagram, you're like, you know, we can start on the 3rd.
I know where to start and I know where to go.
Right.
I have studied.
Oh, man.
Hey, this is soul jazz recording artist Frank McComb. Y'all check out my man Troy Saunders on the Bass Entertainment Podcast, Listening Experiences for the Indie Artist Aficionado.
So yeah, I mean, you have definitely tapped into the best, and your musical ear is so eclectic. You reach all different places. Like I heard you do in Spain. That's one of my favorite songs too.
Yeah, I love Spain.
Okay. And then for your next 2 albums, you are digging into Gladys Bentley.
Yeah. So the project I just released, Walk in the Rain, is the second part of a trilogy about Gladys Bentley. And my next project, I'm a Woman Again, is going to be the last part of that project. And then I'm going to be diving into some other greats and stuff. But yeah, these projects are basically just songs written inspired by her life and reimagining what her life could have been had she lived a little bit longer. And it's all based on her autobiographical writing in Ebony Magazine. It was an article titled I'm a Woman Again.
And what year was that?
1952, I remember correct. Yeah.
And what made you go there? How did you tune into Miss Bentley?
So I had heard about Gladys Bentley when I was in college. Going to such a legendary institution, you learn about so many people and so many things. And, I was doing some organizing around campus and I was creating posters. I used to create posters. And there was a program that was happening and it was based on the Harlem Renaissance. And I was like, I need some cool pictures. And so I found a picture of Gladys Bentley and I was like, that's tight. I like that suit. That's a nice hat. Okay. So I pasted the picture of her on two sides of the flyer, facing each other to make it symmetrical. Some years after that, I hadn't really seen much about her, learned much about her in that time. But I believe I came across some things online. I've been planning for a while to create a project that talks about the balance of masculinity and femininity, and how especially Black women negotiate that in their everyday lives. And so I saw something about Gladys Bentley and I started reading about her and I was like, oh yeah, wow, this is all very interesting. And I read the article, I Am a Woman Again, and everything that was being said, most of the things that are being said in that article were so relatable. And I felt like a lot of Black women, especially queer folk, could relate to the sentiments in that article, feeling very much like an outcast in society because of not identifying with, traditional norms of womanhood and things like that. So after just seeing that her archive is not that big compared to her peers when she was one of the biggest stars of the time, which is crazy, I wanted to create a story and just expand what we already know about her or what we can see about her to just get a little creative.
And you know what? You are turning on a lot of people to someone they might not even heard of before. She's even before Big Mama Thornton.
Yes. So early. I mean, yeah, that's a part of the work. I just really want people to tap into the work that she's created and how legendary she is and the influence that she's had on so many people. Yeah. So as long as people are learning about her and doing some research, I'm excited.
Well, you are helping for people to do that. You are bringing her name. We speak your name, girl.
We speak your name.
Yes, as long as we speak in that name, you live, baby.
Absolutely. The spirit lives on.
Yes, it does. So I'm going to play, I'm thinking I'm going to play Lucid Dreams.
Okay.
All right. Now, this is off the second album. You say the name.
Petrichor.
Petrichor. Because I can mess up a name now. I'm like my mother. Me and my mother, we can't pronounce stuff that well sometimes. We get a little tongue tied there.
It's like that, yes. Honestly.
But it's Petrichor. And the journey of Gladys Bentley. And this album, once again, has some incredible works. I love Lucid Dreams, Headlight, Settling Down Too Soon.
Whole project.
Yes, the whole project. Because it's an EP. It's only 5 songs on it anyway, so that's the whole thing.
Right. I appreciate it.
So I'm going to play a little Lucid Dreams for you, okay? Check this out, y'all.
Have a little talk with me. Let me tell you what I've been seeing. It rings true like a memory. But you said that I ain't familiar, do you? I think you're playing tricks on me. Cause you've been living in my mind rent free. Easy fallacy, history on my brain. 24 hours in the day. You're scintillating eyes and smile. How could I forget about? Know for certain I know what you are. Truly unreal. Why not believe it, honey? Guessing that it's only me. A reverie, wishful thinking. Yes, I was having one of those visions, seeing clear, not sure what is real. Thin line between reality and lucid dreams. Give me just a little more time, cause this is really driving me wild. Cause the feeling's so strong, no shared, never alone, don't imagine. Could it be prophecy or hallucination? If you're wondering to take your time, cause I'm very patient. We may mention in another yesterday of maybe in the place where minds wander. Seems I can't remember. Truly I surrender and accept that I was having another one of those.
Yeah. You know what? You know, that song makes you think, all right, now, lucid dreams become reality. So you're in between, but you're on your way to making that a reality with your lucid dreams. That's how I'm interpreting it.
That's a good interpretation. Yeah, when I wrote the song, I wanted to make a song about memory and how it can feel like you can begin to latch on to different time periods and different things and different ideas as if like they're a part of you or you were there, to the point where like things do feel like they've become real. And I guess it's like kind of a representation of me like making these projects, like making these stories real, connecting things. So I love that interpretation.
And I think about like on your bio it says memory worker.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. You're always making people think out the box.
So memory worker is a term that a lot of archivists use, people who work in archives, like heritage institutions. And they pretty much use the term to just talk about like preserving memory, being like, you know, custodians of memory and history and keeping these things alive. So I do consider myself to be a part of that tradition, and I'm just trying to do the work.
And that you know, I think about that. Like I think about people that DNA tests, for instance. And some people, I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything. I'm happy with what my situation is. I don't want to know if, you know, something else snuck up in there that I don't know about. But me, I'm like, I want to know.
Yeah.
You know? Like right now, I did a DNA test and so many things came back. And I'm like, all right, I want to go on finding my roots because I don't know how the hell Southeast Asian and Norwegian and Italian and Central America. Everything is in that DNA.
Goodness gracious.
I'm like, well, how the hell that happened?
I wish I could give you more answers, but my God.
I'm like, I know about Africa, and I expected one white person. I expected Norway or somewhere, Europe or someplace. But I didn't expect Southeast Asia and Central America and all those other places, Middle Eastern.
That's crazy.
So now God. I need to go to, ask Henry Gates, help me out, brother.
Talk to somebody, talk to a genealogist. I don't know.
I said, maybe somebody was working on the railroad and that's how the Asian part come in there. I'm like, I don't know.
Possibilities. People travel. I don't know.
And it's funny, sometimes you go online and they had, what superstar, what actor or something you might look like, and they take your picture and you press a button and it flips through all these pictures and whoever they feel looks like you pops up. Mm-hmm. I did that and it was always somebody Asian popped up.
That is so random.
And I was like, really? Do I have Asian jaw structure, eyes?
I don't know. Technology is also crazy.
Right.
So I don't know.
I'm saying, how did they get, maybe that little Southeast Asian DNA part is really coming through and I don't even see it.
Oh my God.
He said, I didn't know I was going to get on with this food today.
Oh my God. Man. I cannot.
Well, I hope you're having a good time though.
A great time. You're great.
This is me. And I'm feeling good. I'm in a good mood today, as I said earlier.
Yeah, we love a good mood. We love the vibes.
So, once again, we're on the second album. And what is one of your favorites off of here? I want to know. And you did all the writing for this one also, correct?
Yes. My favorite on Walk in the Rain is probably...
Oh, we didn't get to Walk in the Rain yet.
Oh, we're on Petrichor.
Yeah, let's do one more for Petrichor.
Okay, my favorite on Petrichor. Ooh, Headlights.
Mm-hmm. I figured that's the next song I had up here.
Yay! That's my jam.
So we're going to play a little Headlights. It's a single version, EP version. I'm going to play the EP version.
Show visions of family knowing no hello. I'm showing how you just staying here. Take this ticket to paradise. My heart, my walls, boundless. Make room, so wanna take the risk tonight. I promise I'll be watching out for headlights. Oh, headlights. You should know I want you so bad. Can't wait no more, so you can have it now. Yeah. You should know I can't wait no more, so don't take me home. I know you look so good. Tell me, is it just for me? You've been keeping me waiting long. I wanna save the time. And when you look at me like that, know you're troubling all black. Tell me, baby, what's so bad about sharing this love with you right now? I want you to lie. So why you take the risk tonight? I promise I'll be watching out for headlights. Whoa, headlights.
Yeah. I hear all the greats in your voice. I mean, from Ella, Sarah. I mean, the way you scat that through, it's. I mean, besides D'Angelo and Janelle Monáe and Prince, where did you get that style and when did you start? When did you notice that you had that, and how did you cultivate that sound that you have?
Oh, well, I guess you could say that it started in the church. That's always where it starts for me. Singers like John P. Key and, listening to those Donald Lawrence records, listening to Blanche Dykes McAllister and Layla Hathaway, and just trying to mimic the things that they did with their voices, as well as like Sarah Vaughan. And yeah, I would just like mess around, and I'm still messing around. Like everything is an exploration. And yeah, it just came from exploring my whole entire life and sounding crazy. And yeah, I walk around all the time and I just make noises. So,
but that's what makes it so unique.
Yeah, it's, you create your own thing. It's like making your own gumbo. You just find a bunch of random stuff and you throw it in the pot.
I was gonna say Layla Hathaway. I said I definitely hear some Layla going up in there in them lows and stuff. Now, did you sing in the choir and stuff?
Oh yes, I'm a choir child.
All right. No.
Yeah.
Now, because only thing I could say about gospel choir, they don't be leaving the baritones out.
Yeah.
That ain't right. You got to be straight in. If you a baritone or bass, you better grab your gonads and go for it.
Yeah.
Because they are not trying to hear you up in there at the gospel choir.
It's a shame. At my church when I was growing up, we had like 2 basses. And they would always just tell them to sing like an octave lower. And I'm like, okay, this kind of works. But like, it's a shame that there's really not much room for basses and baritones unless it's like a straight up men's choir. Yeah. Like, and I came up also being like classically trained. Like I came up singing like a lot of Bach and a lot of Handel and stuff. And so like just seeing how all that works and how funky some of that stuff can be, I'm like, we can add a 4th voice part to the gospel song.
Come on now. Somebody do.
We
Come
got
on
take 6.
Yes.
We got take 6.
Yes.
So.
Come on in the room. Come on now. Don't make the basses and baritones strayed so much now, blowing out their vocal cords.
Right. Keep them healthy.
Right. They had to get operations and stuff and notes and everything after being in the choir.
Terrible. Terrible. Like this, we shouldn't be here.
Oh, because I remember I used to be in the gospel choir, and I'm like, come on now.
Like, sing that note or get out. Right. Like, oh my God, no.
Hey, everybody, this is Rebecca Jade, and you're listening to Troy Saunders on the one and only Bass Entertainment Podcast.
Let's talk about the new album, which I just ordered my vinyl today. I was like, I went online and said, wait a second, she got vinyl. Where the hell I been? Let me get my vinyl. I should have had it before the show.
Never too late.
It's never too late. Y'all better go on and get that vinyl. I mean, you haven't heard the song yet. Maybe you do know the songs, but I'm going to play a few of them for you now. But please, if you like what you heard so far, you're going to love the new album. So just go on over there and get it. While we're talking, go in and go to the website, vahnblack.com, and go in and order it. That's VAHNBLACK.com. And go over to merchandise. You can get a CD too if you still love a good CD. I'm a vinyl head now.
Vinyl is the best way.
Yes, I'm getting my vinyl. And get a t-shirt too while you're there. So we're going to talk about the new album, which is Fire, Walking in the Rain. And like if you see my promotions, I've been using the song Walking in the Rain because it's the title song of the album. But I think it kind of pulls together everything that's on there.
Mm.
Don't you agree?
Walk in the Rain definitely is kind of like a bow on the album. It's funny because I think it's one of the first songs that was actually written for the album, maybe like 3-4 years. Oh my God, 5 years ago. And yeah, I love how it kind of takes the whole entire journey of something building up and coming to an end in the aftermath of that. And it kind of like embodies that hope behind the mourning that a lot of people have when something comes to an end, be it like a party, a relationship, the holiday season. It's like, oh, it's over. I'm in so much pain, but it'll come back around, so.
So, you know what, since, we all know about this song. If you've been watching or listening to my promotions, I'm going to start off with Walk in the Rain, even though it's the last song on the album. I'm going to start off with it on this podcast, okay? So this is the title song, y'all, Walk in the Rain.
Finally admit it, didn't put all into it, taking no return and pretending that it's all good. I think it's time we say that we see it. Believe me, I know that it's hard to perceive it, but everything could not work how we wished it would. Sometimes these things feel strange, but it's just a short walk in the rain. It hurts to let this go, but we can't be each other's comfort zones. I know it hurts to let this go, but we have to move on. And maybe we can come back stronger once we get all this together. Remember very well what you needed. Wanted me to be everything that I knew, well I couldn't be from the beginning. Sorry that I let you fall, though too many times overwritten. Guess it's better to have had and bitten than to live a life of emptiness, wondering. Sometimes these things feel strange, but it's just a short walk in the rain. I know it hurts to let this go. So we can't be each other's comfort zone. No. I know it hurts to let this go. We have to move on. I know it hurts to let this go. But we can't be each other's comfort zone.
love it. Girl, you fire.
I appreciate it.
I gotta get that. I gotta get to see you live somewhere. I see you just.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I see you just did a show in Atlanta.
I did just do a show in Atlanta, and I'm trying to conquer the whole country in 2025.
And you shall. Jason said we got to get her in New York.
It would be so great to come back to New York. I've been trying to get back to New York. It'd be great.
When the last time you was here, and where did you go?
When is the last time I was there? It's been a few years, but I used to live there. I lived there in 2019 to 2020.
And that's when you got that ticket to Georgia?
Yeah.
She's leaving.
Yeah. Leaving on that midnight train to Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I see that little tour coming up with Gladys, Shaka, Patty, and Stephanie Mills.
Yes. The ticket. Give me a ticket.
Okay. I said, I think I'm going to go to Brooklyn. I'm going to go to Brooklyn and see that one.
Absolutely.
Okay. Because, you know, our girls are getting up there. We got to support them while we, you know.
You got to see them while you can. I saw the Clark sisters a few months ago, and me and my friends looked at each other and said, this is probably going to be the last one. I'm happy we're here.
Okay. Because I'm like, wow, you know, because they apart, then they're together, then they apart. So when they come together, you better see them girls. Cause
right. Exactly.
Because ain't nothing like them Clark sisters, boy. Woo.
Right. Hello. My God.
Were you throwing the shoe at the stage, were you?
I wanted to.
Karen said, who threw this daggone shoe up here?
I'm sorry.
Girl, I couldn't help it. Oh, man. So I know that you have been doing a lot of stuff on your own. Where did you get your engineering? Because you engineered the whole song, the whole album yourself also?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. So basically, I engineer. It's not that I don't want to do it. I actually really love and enjoy engineering. And I think every artist who records should know how to engineer, because you should be able to say what you don't like in a mix and add your 2 cents about what you do want in a mix. But I ended up learning how to engineer because I'm an only child. I spent a lot of time by myself. And so when I was 12 or 13, I started just messing around and, you know, like discovered things like you have to record with a headphone because you'll get feedback if you don't, duh. And just like through all of that, just looking at YouTube videos and talking to my art school friends about like, how do I get this to sound less muddy? And, you know, like back then I would record my demos, put them on a CD and take them to my friends the next day in school. And my friend Roy, shout out to Roy, I believe he was, you know, doing like audio visual stuff for his church since like 12 or something. He's amazing. And he tours with like the greats now doing AV and lights. He would be like, oh, you should try this, you should do that. And so that kind of pushed the journey along. So friends and YouTube videos, and it's just kind of stuck ever since like I started recording that, because I have a lot of preferences. So I'm like, I know what I want. Even when I record for other people's projects and I record in studios with people, I'm like, okay, cool. Can you do this one? Do another 5 tracks, pan this one -15, pan this one +15. Like, it's good to have that knowledge. So
go ahead, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Shoot, don't be messing with Van now. She know her ish.
Just a little
bit. So, who would you want to work with? Who is like on your D'Angelo? I don't know why I'm even asking that question.
Another person like at the top of my list is Michele and Cello.
Oh yeah,
she is a big influence on my work and my bass playing, and I admire how she has grown as an artist over the past 30 years. It's just really inspiring to see what she's doing, especially like with her work with the James Baldwin stuff. It's just so amazing. It'd be so great to work with her and just like have a conversation with her about music and life. She's awesome.
She is no joke, and she knows her stuff, and she's so eclectic.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, super different, out of this world.
Yeah, you talking about thinking out the box. You know, none of her stuff sounds the same. When she does one album, that's one concept.
Yes,
it's out there.
Yes,
the next album is a totally different concept.
That's what I love about her. Like, she's always growing, and she doesn't like let whatever she does in a moment dictate what she does next. Yes. I love that about her.
I agree. Let's go to another song off there. Let's go to Season.
I love Season. Season is one of my favorites.
I said, I got to play Season. You know, one thing I must say, I kind of know what the artist like.
Okay.
I do. When I have, I mean, I got to pat myself on the back. Most artists that I have on here and I the songs that I pick, they always say, yeah, that's my song too. Oh, I remember I always go to Rona Bennett because we had a great conversation. If anybody knows Rona Bennett, she's from En Vogue. She was also has a solo album out. She's just a bad sister. And we was talking about En Vogue's last album. And she was like, oh, the song is my favorite. It's not, it's not, I wouldn't think it's what everybody else's favorite. I said, it's this one. I can't remember the name of it right now. And she said, that's it. How did you know? I said, because it's the most eclectic one on there.
That is a telltale sign.
Right?
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. And artists usually gravitate to the song, especially their own song. It's the one that's the most different, the one that they feel like they put their most originality into.
Mm-hmm. That's so true.
Yeah. So I guess I'm not that much a genius. I just know these things.
You cracked the code.
Right,
you cracked the code.
So this is Season, y'all. Check this out.
Weather is changing, and every heart is seeking warmth in search of love that is yet to be born. Gathering offerings, only for leaves to keep, making loose promises to be broken in summer heat. Life moves fast and the world is changing, but I want a slow love, a long love, and if I can't have it, I'd rather be alone. Don't need no one, don't need no love, I don't need it from someone looking for a heart for the season. Don't need no one, don't need no love, I don't need it from someone looking for a heart for the season. They've gathered a many hearts, shattered and scattered about the ground. He says he's a changed man, and she's ready to settle down. She says, who'll hold the real me, not the ideal me that lives in their mind. Through all of the changes, with time growing stronger, promise me they'll be by my side. Life moves fast and the world is changing, but I want a slow love, a long love, and if I can't have it, I'd rather be alone. Don't need no one, don't need
I couldn't just give a minute and 30 seconds of that one. I had to let it go just a little bit longer, because that's just bad.
Hey, y'all, this is David P. Stevens, and you're listening to Troy Saunders and Bass Entertainment. Let's go.
I hope everybody out there is listening is enjoying the music as much as I'm enjoying it. Because if you don't like what you're listening to, you're on the wrong podcast. Because
let them know.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I am talking about. This is music, y'all. You know, this is originality. This is something special. When people want to know where you're going, how should they find out? Should they go to your website? Should they go to Instagram, TikTok, all of the above?
All of the above. So you can go to vanblock.com/tour and you can turn on notifications there. So you can always get an email to know if I'm coming to a place near you. And yeah, that's probably the best way to keep up with me, but I'm always going to post them across my socials.
All right, quick question. How can we get you back to New York? And if you come back to New York, where you want to perform at?
Where do I want to perform at? There's so many places I want to perform at in New York. So this is like a long-term dream. I'm trying to get to the Blue Note. Let's just be very clear. I'm trying to get to the Blue Note.
That's where I see you at the Blue Note.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I think that can happen.
I'm sorry?
I think that can happen. I think it will happen.
I know it will happen. Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
It's going to happen. I don't know about other places. I mean, I guess Baby's All Right. I've been to so many places I don't even remember because it's been so long, but I just want to be back in New York.
All right. Let me see. Robert Glasper always has a residency. I think you would work well with him.
Absolutely. Robert, call me.
Call Van, girl. I mean, boy. I remember when Robert first started out, he was playing for Lead one time. It was at a show at a place that's not even open anymore. It's it was called the O Bar. It was on 58th Street and between Madison and Park. It's a restaurant now. But him and Daniel that passed away a couple of years ago, used to play with Erykah Badu. They were playing for Lettucey at this particular show. And I was at all the rehearsals and everything, and they were just hilarious. You know, Robert Glasper has the most incredible sense of humor.
He is a funny guy.
Yes.
He is a funny guy.
And we would be laughing, and Larry would be like, "Well, y'all just cut it out so we could come on and get this all together." And it was around this time of year because it's Lettucey's birthday, my birthday, and two of our best friends. All of our birthdays is within this week.
Oh.
And we all had a big cake, and we cut the cake, and all that was at this show. And I so vividly remember Daniel and Robert Glasper and the whole situation. So yeah, Robert Glasper. That'll be a great. I got all off on a tangent. That'll be a great.
It's a good tangent,
right? That'll be a great collaboration.
Truly, I am putting that on my imaginary vision board. I've always imagined just, I don't know, throwing some words over his beautiful production. And yeah, that would be a dream.
And he has that same kind of vision like you do. You know, the beat is a little off. You know,
it's that Dilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He comes with that. So I can definitely, you know what? Whatever I post from now on, I got to remember to tag Robert Glasper, and hopefully he'll see it.
Anything helps.
You know? Most definitely. So I'm gonna go to another song. I think about I've Been Buked.
Ooh. Yes.
Let's play that. That's like a old spiritual that you put your spin on.
Yes. It's one of my favorite spirituals.
Yes. So let's play that. And you know, I love the language in it because it takes me back to the time when, you know, when we weren't so educated and we just spoke how we felt it, and it didn't have to be correct grammar. It just had to be felt.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, let's take this back. This is I've been buked, y'all. And y'all know what buked is short for rebuked. I rebuke ya! Here we go.
I've been buked and I've been scorned. Yes, I've been buked and I've been scorned. Children, I've been buked and I've been scorned, Lord. I've been talked about. Sure, you born. There's trouble all over this world. Yes, there is trouble all over this world. Children, there is trouble all over this world, Lord. There is trouble, Lord, over this world. Ain't gonna lay my religion down, no. Ain't gonna lay my religion down. Children, ain't gonna lay my religion down, Lord. Ain't gonna lay my religion down. I've been buked and I've been scorned. Yes, I've been buked and I've been scorned. Children, I've been buked and I've been scorned, Lord. I've been talked about. Sure, you born.
Yeah, I had to let that play. That goes out to the ancestors, y'all.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, I usually, like I said, I usually give you a minute and 30 seconds. That one, you just gotta let that ride. We're gonna let that one ride, y'all. You know, I want to tell you, it's been such a great time. I'm so glad you came on here. And I hope we're not strangers. I feel like I love your energy. When's your birthday?
When is my birthday? September 23rd.
Okay.
What?
I was feeling that. I was feeling a little Libra energy there.
Okay.
One of my best friends is a Libra, and I'm like, you give me a little bit of that energy. And you know what I love about, my Libra friends? I can talk to them about anything.
Mm.
And if we don't talk in a year or half, whatever, we can always pick up right where we left off at.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, Libras like to talk, so. Me. Okay. Chat.
But it's always a good chat. It's never nothing, no bullshit. It's never those superficial stuff. And it's always something that's going to make you feel good.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah. But even when it's something that's negative, they have a way of shining a light on it. They still have a way, they have a sense of humor about it that makes you still want to laugh about it.
That is true. That is true.
This is Matthew Shell. You're listening to Bass Entertainment with Troy Saunders.
I want to play one more song before we get up on out of here.
Okay.
And I'm going to let you pick it.
Oh, okay. What song? I'm going to say Morning.
All right. Yeah, let's play that. I like, that's one of my favorites too. Yay. So we're going to play a little Morning. And I just want to tell you all, please support. Now, I've Been Buked is not on. That's a single. That's not on, Walking in the Rain. It's not on the album before that because I'm going to mess up the name. But if you love that, go on to Instagram, Spotify, Apple iTunes, whatever, and download it and subscribe. Okay, please, and please share this information. Tell other people about it. Vahn deserves to be heard by the masses. She is an incredible artist. She is doing wonderful things. Her spirit is beautiful, and what else can you say? The music is incredible. And we need this. We need this type of music out to the masses. There's so many things that are negative out there. We need to share a little positive light out there. Let's give a little yin-yang to the music.
Balance.
Yes. Let's balance it out. Everything doesn't have to be one way. So, once again, I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoy speaking to Vahn, and I'm hoping that this is not the last time we speak. Come on back whenever you want to come back. You are more than welcome.
Absolutely.
And when is you say you got a trilogy? So when is the third part of this trilogy coming out?
Stay tuned to find out.
Oh, she'll leave you hanging, y'all. Go do a brother like that. So, you heard it. Go on to the social media platforms and follow her to find out when that last trilogy is coming out. And I'll be there. And don't forget the album, y'all. Go on and get that album. You won't be disappointed. And you know me. If I'm suggesting you get it, it's bad. So just, go and, take my word for it, okay? We played 3 songs off of it. If that's not an indication of how bad it is, then something wrong with you. And once again, I just want to say thank you all for listening. Thank you for making, it's almost 4 years. April 4th will be, April 6th will be my 4th year anniversary doing this podcast. I started during COVID also.
Yay. Congrats.
Thank you. And I didn't know nothing about a podcast. I had to call some people up. Like you say, call people up? That's what I did. I said, I know you got a podcast. What you do? Oh, you need this equipment. You need that. You need this. You need that. I said, well, how do you get it to the masses? Well, you need to sign up to this and put it on that, and then they'll put it out to everybody. And I said, oh, okay.
The importance of community.
Okay. And then I said, well, I want to use this song. You can't use that song. That's somebody else's song. They're going to be talking about you could copyright them or something. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad that Blue Soul 10, shout out to Blue Soul 10. Blue Soul 10 is the person that did my my theme music. Really, it was one of his songs over one of his albums. And I liked it. And I said, can I use that for my theme song? He said, sure. So thank you, Blue Soul. And I'm still using it. So, I'm loving it. I don't know. Maybe I'll change it another day, but I don't think I need to because I think that's the theme song. Even though Soul Train did change at one time too, didn't they?
Yeah, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Okay. So, but anyway, once again, we're going to go out with Morning. And that's like morning, not sunshine morning, but you're mourning over something. But what I love about this song is not sad. It's saying that you mourn, but come on now. You come out of that morning, you're just going to keep on shining. Something positive is going to come out of that morning. See, that's that Libra for you. We ain't going to stay down, y'all. We're going to mourn, but then we're going to get on up. And that's the what I feel is the meaning behind this song.
Absolutely. That's right.
So until next week, y'all, let's continue to love one another. Let's continue to shine love, uplift, and try to keep ourselves in the most positive spirit that we can be in spite of everything that's going on. I know it's tough because Lord knows I go out in the street sometimes. I look at some people like that so-and-so. I know he voted for Trump.
Absolutely. Same vibes. Okay. Same vibes. Okay. I don't like your haircut. I know you did it. Right.
So, but I'm still trying to stay on a positive note, y'all. Still trying to stay on a positive note. And once again, I got off on the tangent again. This is Morning. Till next week, y'all. Peace and love. Van, thank you so much. And I look forward to speaking to you again soon. All right?
Yeah, thank you for having me.
My pleasure. And Jason Johnson, once again, I'm going to shout you out. Thank you for turning me on to Van, okay? And it's funny. I'm going to tell everybody again, it's Van, not Vaughn. It's just like when we first met, when we first heard Let Us See, we were saying Ladisi.
Uh-huh.
And it's Let Us See.
It happens.
It happens, So, but now everybody knows her name is Let Us See. Nobody say Ladisi no more.
Mm-hmm.
So it took, 15 years, but finally everybody caught on. So until then, y'all, peace and love. And once again, this is Morning.
Accepting that this love is gone, giving ourselves time to mourn the life we never had, things we never knew, remembering you and I in love. And when the morning's through, we will see horizons new, letting go of things unknown. It's best we carry on. Spirits I once have spoken to dance around me, taunting to repeat the truth, saying this is my beginning, to let the winds caress and move, acknowledging my pains is true, with wisdom and gratitude, giving myself time to more.
Hey, y'all, this is David P. Stevens.
Hello, this is Christian De Masonis, a.k.a. Big New York.
Hey, it's Miss Grenade.
Hey, this is David Sosa, the Latin Prince of Soul.
Hey, everybody, this is Kevin Owens.
Troy, Gordon Chambers in the building.
Hey, this is Letty C. Hey, it's Helen Bruner and Terry Jones.
Hey, this is your girl, Lady Alma.
Hey, this is soul jazz recording artist Frank McComb.
Hello, everybody. This is Ricky Jones.
Hey, this is Sticks Bones, that grooving drummer.
Hey, this is Toy Taha.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Marcus Divine.
Hi, this is Mason. You're listening to my friend Troy on the Bass Entertainment Podcast.